What's it coming through right? No, I'm not hearing you on Twitch. I can hear myself on Twitch. Correct.
All right. So how about that? So this mic is only for me.
Yes. Yes, that comes across Twitch.
So we have to figure out how to get your sounds to not come across.
The problem is the little minuscule delay between Discord and Twitch that it crosses over, gives that kind of echo.
I wonder if, well, because you're hearing it and then your mic is hearing it again, and that's what creates. Um,
No, it's coming out of your speakers and going through your mic.
Yeah. Which is what's creating the issue here. So,
But for TikTok lives, for TikTok to hear us, we need it to come out of your speakers. Unless there's a way to connect your phone.
not that I'm aware of. But I'm
Exactly.
not. I'm a little tech, but I ain't that tech. that you need an AV tech for that, and that is not what I am.
Give me like a couple of months and I'll have it. Especially talk to my brother about doing it because, I mean, he plugs his phone into that little system, and then the computer stuff goes into the system too. So then it's all going back and forth properly without echoes and whatnot. But I just am gonna have to suck it up and deal with him in a bad mood at points, I'm sure.
If I'm, then y'all wouldn't be able to hear me on. I was thinking about turning the mic off here, and then if y'all listen to it on Twitch, but watched it on Discord, or watched the Twitch thing, just use Discord to connect us all, but we watch it on Twitch, and then we would only have one mic.
No, because we would still be coming out of your speakers going into your mic.
But right now you're going into two mics. Two programs are running are using the microphone.
Well, so
Twitch is using
I get what you're saying.
OBS is using a microphone, and Discord's using a microphone. Either way, we're about to go live. Hi everybody, are we streaming? Am I streaming?
Yes, we're on Twitch right now.
Hi, how y'all doing? There's nobody there. I don't know. I'm not opening up Twitch.
So
I'm not going to open up any other program besides Discord and the OBS. That's all I'm going to open. I'm not even going to actually be looking at my Discord setup. I'm going to be looking at my OBS setup. That's all I'm going to be looking at. So if I freeze, you'll have to tell me immediately because I won't notice it right off the bat.
Alright. Are you loading into TikTok?
Yeah, I'm clicking in. I'm clicking some buttons over here. Oh, wow, that one's already got 1,000. That's almost got 2,000 views. All right, good. Good. My finger's in front of everything. That just seemed... It seemed odd for a minute. 3, 2, 1, fire! All right, so we should be live there. We should be live there.
You haven't popped up on TikTok yet for me, but I'm sure it's loading in shortly.
What is this? I got a new button flashing. Oh, it's a share button.
And you were up on TikTok.
See, I'm not showing I'm getting anybody on TikTok yet.
Yeah, it still says 0 viewers, but I'm in here.
If you're a viewer, say hello.
But then again, last week my messages weren't coming across either, so...
That's true. I'm showing 2 people, and I don't think either one of them are you. How are you guys doing tonight? Now I'm showing 3. It's starting to roll. Now we're up to 5. We're up to 6. I'm getting excited. I just like the way things are going. How y'all doing tonight? Evening. You exist. Hey there, Jelly. Doing good.
Hey, y'all.
Are people showing up in the other one? Wow, you can have up to 25 people on that channel. 10 people. We're up to 10 people. All right. Greetings from North Carolina. How are y'all doing in North Carolina? Oh, I thought I had a cut on my nose, but it's just a shadow from my light. It's going good. It's been a good day today. It's been a very good day today. It's been 1 week since I looked. How are y'all doing? I'm in a weird mood. I need more caffeine and nicotine. I get to do a figure one shop Wednesday. Ooh, wait. Slow down. Wednesday, based on the Elder Scrolls universe. Okay, that would be fun. I want to go to the I want to go to the Isles, the Shimmering Isles. Tim's about to join. Oh, cool. And Tormy's playing StarCraft. Shame on Tormy. Gotta run soon, but if I win the giveaway, will you announce it? I'm not announcing which giveaway are you referring to? Are you talking about the dice giveaway that I put in the Discord? That's actually going to be next week when I announce that, not tonight. I'm giving you all a full week to earn those dice to put in for that. I wonder how many people have actually signed into that one so far.
I haven't looked.
59 people have entered the dice giveaway on my Discord channel. Would you like a set of dice? You have to come to Discord and get them. And we're one person away, sir, from having a dice giveaway with our Patreon group, too.
Nice. We got another one today?
Yes, he joined today because of the Elder Mimic Pact of the Warlock. He joined specifically for that. So that's awesome. Get Chinese. I can't. Is that taffy? You're getting taffy? Taffy? Like. I would be. I would love to play in an online session with a lot of people, but I only have. There's 7 days a week. One of those is my own personal game with my family. One of those is our staff game for the Discord. One of those is a free game I put up on Discord. Yeah, I just don't have enough nights. One night I play, or 2 nights I play. And the third night's going to be for our. So yeah, I'm running out of nights. I don't have enough because my approved players are getting a night. One of the levels of the Patreon, so I just don't have enough.
Yeah, definitely starting to get stretched a little bit thin.
Now, if I had less actual work to do, I would game more. But that requires I have bills to pay.
Yeah, that unfortunate thing we call work that we have to do so that we can game.
I got this job to pay for my hobby. Now I'm trying to get my hobby to take the place of my job. Hey, 60 people now have done that dice giveaway. What are you feeling? I have decided, because I'm doing a one shot on Wednesday, I've kind of left Wednesday open to be. If you want me to play in a game, I will be more than happy to play in a game, as long as it's like a guest one-time thing, because I got so many people asking me. So I want to make sure I leave, like, Wednesday nights are going to be, if you want me to play in a game, I've got a character that will fit anywhere. He's a shopkeeper. He's a traveling shopkeeper. He's a snake oil salesman, barbarian, Path of the Wild Magic Barbarian, Warforged Barbarian, and he's a snake oil salesman. So he is going to be my traveling guy. 10 a.m. Eastern. Nope.
At least.
I may be called the AMDM. That's only because I drink a lot of coffee. No, usually at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm out. My day job. Unfortunately. Have I ever played a paladin? I have played a paladin, but I chose the what was it? The Path of Vengeance. The one that's the final line in the description goes, "You truly are a dark knight." My guy was Batman. I played the Batman paladin. Any advice on playing a Warforged paladin? Have fun with it. The Warforged paladin, I'm liking the Warforged. I'm loving the Warforged. I like the whole concept of these creatures of war that have been abandoned and now having to just come up with something to do. In fact, I've played most of the ones I've played have been like, they're all ex-military, background that have been cast aside and are trying to avoid combat and war. So I don't know.
The A-Team? Yeah. I mean, that sounds kind of like the A-Team.
But a Warforged Paladin, something righteous. Make sure he stands, pick that hill to die on, so to speak. And make
now I kind of want to run an A-Team.
And make that hill that you're going to die on detrimental to the rest of the party. That's the only way to do it. What's my favorite spell? Probably Prestidigitation.
Create Mimic.
Create Mimic is not a spell. It's a DM ability. It can be. It's not a spell. It's a DM ability. It's a legendary action.
It is not a DM ability. It's a god ability.
It's a godlike ability. It's a game operations director ability.
Exactly.
Somebody said something. Oh, the heroism. played Lord of the Rings before in D&D? Well, that was pretty much the original D&D. You know, your halflings were hobbits. Along those lines. Wow, I got a little more sun than I thought.
Yes, Sigmund, A-Team theme blaring across the battlefield.
Dun 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 dun. That's that the A-Team?
Yes, it is.
All right, because gave my players baby mimic pets. They're planning on using them as Zoids. I love that idea. I love that idea.
I have a mimic pet. We'll see how well it works for my...
Do I allow the peasant cannon? I've thought about this, and originally I was like, no, I'm not going to allow the peasant cannon. I would never allow the peasant cannon. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know what? I might just allow the peasant cannon. Because technically it's rules as written, and that's it's a legit thing. But here's where mine would differ. Because you have to have like a bunch of Tiger Kitty, thank you so much. You have to have a bunch of people lined up. So every one of those people are going to have to make a check to do this. Because now the object itself is moving so quickly, they're going to have to make a check to see if they can actually grab it to pass it off. Yes, that's a free action, but you're having to catch something that's moving at quite a speed now. They're going to make dexterity checks to grab things. And somebody's going to mess up somewhere along the line, most likely, because that's a lot of rolls to make.
How jelly is it going to be a pirate quest?
I hope you... Panzer Comp. Seafaring campaign. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Right, absolutely.
Got to go from biker mode to pirate mode. There we go.
Pirates of the Caribbean campaign.
Look, where'd all the rum go? I would play in that campaign.
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't, and no, I do not want to be Jack. You DM'd your first game. Oldest play said it was like a Disney movie on acid. That is awesome. Since he is on Disney Plus. Awesome. Disney movie on acid that is funny. I would take that that's the best compliment. That is an awesome compliment. I will. That is cool. Everything's still working, right? They're just making sure.
Yeah. We're still up.
Nothing moved.
We're still up on everything.
Like it looked like everything had frozen, so I was double checking. My internet has been going in and out. Tiefling Warlock Pact of the Deep. How often do you team wipe your players? Let's see. The last major campaign I ran, like big levels 1 through 20, I technically TPK'd them twice. And I purposely made sure I was going to TPK them. Because it wasn't so much I was killing the characters, I had to capture these characters for the story. I had to put them in overwhelming odds where they were going down. Now, how many times have I been in a TPK where I've been a player? Once. And it was my wife's campaign, and she killed us all. But that's okay. I'm good.
I almost got killed on the second campaign of one of the recent ones that I've been playing with one of our members on Discord. Like, he sent like 20 undead after our party, and the second session, only 3 of us were there, so we're facing 20 undead with 3 people at level 1.
Ooh. I had to turn you down a little bit on these speakers. It's coming through real loud. This speaker versus the headphones are totally different. A Diablo campaign. You know, I'm going to be probably. This is the subject I say that is going to cause me to lose followers. You know, this may cause me to lose followers, but I've never played Diablo.
Oh, I mean,
Never. I think I downloaded it when it first came out. And I was like, eh. And I played probably maybe an hour and a half of it and just went, eh.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you how many hours of Diablo 2 I played.
We will teach me.
Your video froze on Discord.
My Discord, I'm frozen? That shouldn't be.
Oh, that's weird. Never mind, it's just on my end because you're fine on Twitch.
Yeah, your video froze. Oh, the pop-up. I got 3 things running on my screen over here. New GM nearly wiped my player several times already. Good. Yeah. Now, early on, I probably wiped when I was first starting out. Oh, because when I started playing, it was. Where'd you go, sir? It was. As a DM, your job was to kill the players. So I've killed lots of players. I mean, it wasn't not the players. It was time to kill the characters. Don't kill your players. Please don't kill your players and blame it on me anyway. Don't blame it on the game either. I've already had enough of that growing up.
Alright, so my video's not reconnected in the Discord. Hang on, I'm gonna reconnect
We'll
to
see.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also on Discord if you want to come over there and hang out. That'd be awesome. One of my group is there we go. Do some singing.
And we're back.
And you keep moving around on me. I'm gonna have to put you over there.
That's fine.
That jumping thing gets my head going. The 80s D&D scare. Oh, the satanic man. Oh, that's the conversation that got my children, my oldest child, to go tell me he was going to have all my books in 40 years. Snow White, a vampire. Belle, a werewolf. Actually, yeah, I could see Belle being a werewolf because, well, you know, the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, that would work. Snow White as a vampire. That would work. For D&D, I like Snow White as a vampire. So, what about Cinderella? Bard? No, she like it as an evil creature. You know? So you got Snow White as a vampire. Belle as a werewolf. Sleeping Beauty could be Archfey. Of course, Princess Jasmine's a genie. A dark djinn. There goes Herb again. Oh, there he's back.
I only had the space bar and it disconnected my video. A dark druid. That's for Cinderella.
Yeah, because of the animals. Oh, yes. All the animals come to me. Swamp Thing. No. Trying to read that tiny print. It's not good for my eyes. Got to get my spectacles fixed. Okay. There's what 13. I don't have anything else open besides Discord and my OBS. So how many do we have? Anybody on Twitch? Oh, Pinocchio would be a Warforged. Warforged, definitely Warforged.
I'm not seeing anyone on Twitch, but
Hey, no
mine always acts funky sometimes. So.
All right. So tonight we're going to talk about. Hey, there's Torby.
Looky.
Tonight we're going to be talking about Disney characters as evil D&D creatures. They started it, Tormy. I didn't start this. They did it.
They did it to themselves.
They did it to themselves. You need to go. You can't see it, but Snow White's a vampire. Belle's a werewolf. Cinderella is a dark druid. Sleeping Beauty is an archfey. Pinocchio is a warforged or a golem. Of course, Jasmine is a djinn.
Needed to. I started the game like 20 minutes before 8, and it took forever to get out of.
StarCraft?
Yeah. Most of those are like 15 to 20 minute games. Somehow it was a 40-minute game.
Wow.
That's bad.
I said, Miranda, y'all are gonna do it. There's gonna be a dark Disney campaign. I'm excited for that. I am. That would be so cool. Oh, by the way, Hilarious Gamer, he'll probably stop in here at some point tonight. He sent something else that goes in my box, which you can see the little over here. But he sent another box to go to that box. That's Tiamat. Would y'all like to see Tiamat? I haven't opened it yet.
That's not Tiamat. That's a gelatinous cardboard box that ate Tiamat.
It's actually a mimic. How did I get stuck being like the mimic GM? I mentioned one mimic thing that my wife has, and all of a sudden, I mean, I'm cool with it.
You started getting elated anytime anybody said anything about a mimic. That's how it happened.
Yeah, because I did say they're probably one of my top 2 favorite creatures.
Well, there you go.
That's probably my fault.
Well, so are all the good things that have happened on, most of the good things that have happened on your Discord have also been your fault.
Is the dice?
I can ask about the dice.
Oh, that dice right there. That one right there. Zen in our Discord community once played a barbarian. Last time I talked to him, barbarian by the name of Grimal. I've probably talked about Grimal before. Grimal was just a really smart barbarian. He's also a world championship of the Faerun Fighting Federation. It was a wrestling tournament I put in the game. But that is the dice, the D20 he rolled for his character for that last campaign that we played together before I moved from Louisiana up here. So that's a very special dice. We had started playing together. He was one of the ones that got us back into playing D&D from other stuff. So yeah, that's a very special dice for me. Oh my gold. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's an empty box. I'm sorry. Something happened in shipping. Nothing showed up. I don't know what. No, this is.
Listen, you already have your purple worm. You don't necessarily need this.
But this is Tiamat.
So amazing, though.
This is Tiamat. This is the wingspan.
So goddamn pretty.
Right.
Who wants to fight a god?
I mean, it's so pretty. And it's going in the box.
It's getting its own box.
It's getting its own. I'm getting. I talked to the people at the UPS shipping store. Man, this is a really gorgeous figure. I talked to him and I kind of said, "Hey, I've got a bunch of stuff I need to send out probably soon." And he goes, "Well, just bring it all in." So I'm gonna bring this box. I'm gonna cart it into the UPS store and go, "All right, well, let's box this up." Where's it going? One person. Yeah, here you go. There's breakables in there. There's some stuff that's not breakables. Let's get this bagged and tagged.
At least there's no live or edible things in there. You're good.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous miniature.
It is.
Trying to get the glare out of it.
That's the first miniature of Tiamat that I think I've seen that's had the wings.
But that is just too cool.
It
would look so
Shipping
pretty.
is going to be a bag of money.
It would look so pretty next to my other dragons. And the manticore. What? Okay, it's got to go in the box.
It was sent for the box, and you said it was going in the box.
It's going in the box. Okay, you're waiting for it here in Southwest Michigan. You know, part of me wants somebody in Michigan to win. No offense to anyone that lives outside the state or outside the country, but if they're in Michigan, I can drive it to their house. Because the one thing I've learned once I moved to this state, in an hour and a half, I can be anywhere in the state. 2 hours max. So part of me is kind of hoping it's going to be somewhere in the state, but I doubt it.
Out of print, GM says he's waiting for it in England for you.
Actually, you and the guy that's in Australia is waiting for it too. Yeah.
I mean, we're up to like 6 or 7 Australians on the Discord.
I know. I don't understand. I don't. But hey, cool. Australia is one of the countries I wanted to go to. I've always wanted to go there. I don't know why. I want to go on a walkabout.
Me too.
Because you want to taste kangaroo?
No. I don't want to taste kangaroo.
You want to fight a kangaroo?
No, I do not want to fight a kangaroo.
That would be hilarious. So.
Do you want that kangaroo taxi?
I have nothing. There's nothing to do with kangaroo. I have no care at all for the kangaroo. I don't know. I've always been fascinated. I think I want to go to. Yeah. Do I want to pet a platypus? No, because those things are nasty.
They're poisonous.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking. It's in Australia. There's trees that are poisonous in Australia. And just looking at things in Australia will kill you. That's why I'm not going. With my luck, it would be during the what is it? The rat migration.
Or the season where it rains spiders.
Yeah, just.
Oh, what? No.
Yeah, no. Is it spider season or rat season? I'm just curious.
Or the other three where animals become an environmental hazard.
That is true. I have one more picture to go, and then you. Oh, thank you, Al Jelly. Have you seen the D&D castle in England? England's the other place I want to go. I want to travel. I would love to travel all over Europe, but I've seen pictures of it. Yes.
I need to look this up after. If I can remember, I need to look this up after the live.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to start taking notes of things that I see and go, oh, this is interesting. Hey, Brian.
Stormy, just stick it into the council chamber so we can all remember.
That's a good idea. This is why you have good people working with you.
Our dark room.
Dark room? It's not.
I made a comment when we had our fourth member join.
Yes, I saw that. Well, technically.
Speaking of which, he just responded in there.
You're late. First day on the job, he's already backing out. You know, he just. I'm looking to see if I missed anything. International app. Oh, yeah. And see, y'all talking about like New Zealand and Australia. I don't want to go to the green parts. I want to go into the outback. I want to go out in the middle of freaking nowhere.
The parts that are ironically safer than the civilized areas where things are, where sometimes even the money can poison you.
Yeah, I want to go out in the bush. I mean, I really want to go. I think that would just be an amazing experience.
There's an idea. Freeze just said in the dark room, we can buy a castle over there cheap. Let's all just move our families to England, buy a fucking castle.
Yeah, I thought about that. There's some of your problems are getting citizenship. You have to have a skill that's useful in there, and I don't have any skills that are useful for that are going to improve the economy. Make a puka character. Who wants to make a puka? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, somebody remind me what a puka is. I don't remember.
They're one of the wee folk from the British Isles.
Oh, okay. I would have to get my. I may have a way of doing that. Come to England, marry a British citizen, have kids. I'm already married. That's the problem. She would not appreciate that. And besides, she doesn't want to go to England. We really want to go to. I want to go to Norway or Iceland. I want to go to Iceland.
Different option. Get one of your kids to move there, marry, and have kids.
Yes, and then they can invite us
then,
over.
And then you can visit because you have family.
That's a good idea. We'll marry them off. We'll pick up some traditions.
They
are teenagers.
Are a creature from Irish mythology.
Yes, it took. I knew I'd heard it, but I couldn't remember it. I will actually. I actually have some. I'd have to relook at the information on them. But I actually have a field guide to the Fae, and I remember reading about them in there. So I would have to reread that and then get back with you. But I'd probably base it off of off the top of my head, probably a gnome or halfling stat block to start with.
Wikipedia, you're being useless again.
Oh, I have books of myths and legends, and I have all kinds of things. This is the D&D side. Ireland would be a nice place. We have found we've actually looked. There's like small towns, right? You have to buy. You go up there and you can move into this town and live there for free. They'll give you a house, but you have to be able to bring in so much income and open a business or do something along that lines.
They're a shapeshifter that often takes on the guise of mostly animals, sometimes an old man.
Do it as a changeling?
Changeling druid.
Changeling druid. Boom, you have it. There's not a... I just don't want to, I've got, as a figure of the community, I have to play my cards a certain way. But anybody that wanted to know, they'd do some research, they'd find a lot of information real quick.
To be fair, most people that are into this hobby are
pagans. Yeah.
Are heavy into one mythology or another, or
multiples. Yeah. I've studied a lot of mythologies.
The hundreds of different kinds of dragon.
Yes, and the difference between the dragons and the worms and the wyverns.
And the drakes.
And the drakes.
And the serpents, and yeah.
Both culturally and there's
and the fight between what a dragon is with between Chinese and Japanese mythology is amazing and hilarious.
There's too much information, so I'm not even gonna try to remember that.
They both agree that the other one's dragons are part of the lineage, but they both also say that the dragons got stronger as they headed from the other country to their own.
Okay.
One direction they lost toes, the other one they gained toes.
For a minute, Harvahal, I thought your name said Havamal, and I was like,
Gotta have them all.
Oh, Havamal. The Eldreddas. It's the North mythology. Which, has anybody seen Loki yet?
No.
I'm waiting until they get at least halfway through. I've been doing that with all the TV shows.
Ooh. That's all I can say.
Yeah, no spoilers.
I will not do anything more than that. I've already received enough spoilers on the last few episodes of Critical Role that I don't want to finish it because I know some of the things that are going to happen.
You don't, but you really do.
Yeah,
No,
I do.
Hey, no spoilers.
Oh, don't worry.
There were none.
I'm a little farther behind than I should be.
With episode one, with campaign one of Critical Role, they were on episode, I think 20 when I started watching them, and I was like, when they first started up, and I was like, oh, I've got to go back and watch these other episodes, and I go back to the very first episode that they aired, and they just jumped into the game. So I've searched the internet for hours trying to find out where the first episode was, considering I didn't know that the first episode was them just jumping in to a game they'd already been playing.
Playing for 5-6 years
Yeah.
at home on a different system.
So once I realized that, I caught up to those episodes. By episode 40, I was completely caught up, and I was able to stay caught up with them all the way through.
You got caught up just as the format changed a little bit.
Yeah. And then with season 2, was campaign 2, I had stayed caught up, and until I started delving into TikTok, and TikTok's before you know it, 17 hours have gone by because you just in 15-minute, 1 minute increments. What kind of mod are you using? Oh, this is the Ages Geek Vape with Baby Beast, I think Prince something, I don't know. Go to the store and say, I need more things for this. This is not my. this is just the. That's pretty much it. Now I do have a very cool mechanical mod that was given to me, and the thing weighs a ton. It's the hammer. That's what it's called. It's just a big beefy piece of metal, and it's got Thor's hammer on the side of it.
I was about to ask, was it Thor's hammer or was it Nathan Fillion on the side?
No, it's got Mjolnir on the side of it. But yes. God, now I want to go back and watch that. I'd forgotten about that.
I wish they never canceled Firefly so bad.
You had to bring that
a
up,
lot of
didn't you?
people that do.
Or pretty much anything that Nathan Fillion has been part of the production for.
Fact.
Yeah. At least with Firefly, they did give us some closure. The bastards killed off, somebody in there. But
Listen, I've gotten more and better closure out of the books than I did out of the movie.
And they canceled that. They canceled Ships of the Northern Fleet. That was a good one.
I like that ended up with its own article in the New York Times.
Yeah, I know, right? I love that show. All right.
So,
Yep.
Oh, no. Now my computer's wanting to do something strange. Nobody asked for you. Shut down. Go back. There we go. I must have touched something. You have one of those. You have one of these or one of the Hammer? Ships of the Northern Fleet. I keep hearing about it. I've never seen it. And unfortunately, yeah, it was an awesome show. It was kind of very steampunk and meets in space. It was just wild. There was the alien.
Oh, great.
Yeah. You'll have to do some research on that. I can't give you any more information. You just have to look up Ships of the Northern Fleet. Which I can't remember. You look it up here on TikTok. You'll find all kinds of information on it.
My favorite fact about that show: no two episodes were anywhere near the same.
Oh, definitely not. Nowhere near.
I ran through a slew of main captains in that first season alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, they killed off my favorite captain in season 2.
Ah.
But, that happens when you're one of the... Wow, I can't remember all the names of the different fleets.
Was it Barry, Jerry, Terry, or the other one?
It was the other one.
Okay.
Really? No.
And then there was that one stupid alien thing. What was with that?
Is this what we're doing for the rest?
You needed the Jar Jar Binks the mascot.
Okay. Yeah, we will stop talking about Ships of the Northern Fleet. I won't tell you any more about it. We won't discuss it anymore. You will go back later, and then you'll come back and DM me once you look it up out of print. You'll come back and DM me and probably leave me and probably stop unfollowing. I don't know. Let's just say it's a good exercise for a GM.
Other than adding to the box, were we doing any other announcements today?
Well, we can announce that we did add a new mod to our Discord channel. Mr. Freeze. What is that?
Who also happens to be one of our sponsors.
One of our sponsors. Excuse me. And I guess I can talk about what's going on with the Twitch, because Twitch is showing you something totally different. And so one of the things I want to talk about is got to get serious for a moment. We've been, I don't know, some of y'all have been watching. We've been doing this, trying to raise some funds up for one of our one of our Discord members who had gotten into a car accident. For those of you that are watching on Twitch, here's the link for that. It is just if you can help out. They had a car accident. Their car was completely totaled. They're fine. They're okay. But they're going to be out of work for a few days, for a couple of weeks, I believe, and just want to do something to help them out. So if you could go follow the link that's there, the one that's Tormy's going to throw up on the, or somebody's going to throw up on the TikTok.
We're going to do it on TikTok. We're not going to do it on Twitch because it starts getting blocked.
Did it get blocked? Oh, yeah, but I've got it on the screen on Twitch.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a link that they can click, which is their problem.
Yeah. So, just if you could help out, Buck here, just anything that would help out a whole lot.
$1.50. Just share it to people that you know will help out. Whatever you can do.
Yeah. Just pass it along. Put it out there. The other thing I was going to talk about is, of course, when we do the lives on Mondays, the live Q&A. So if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. I will lie through my teeth and sound convincing. I'm really good at that. I'm a dungeon master. I will answer the question.
You'll lie through somebody else's teeth if you can.
I may have them somewhere around here. In fact, never mind. You don't need to know what's up there. But yeah, I will answer questions. Whatever. We this is the night to BS. Tomorrow night, which I will say, guys, tomorrow night is going to be another late one. I won't get off work till 8. I'm going to try to get out early. But tomorrow night we have The Black Door. So that's when we'll be running our assassin game. Hold on a minute. I'm being distracted by my beautiful bald head. Alright. So tomorrow we have The Black Door. A group of assassins. Will they be able to find their target? We'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, they may end up teabagging a poor innocent man again. Wednesday
That
night
wasn't too innocent, and he also wasn't anything to do with the contract.
Wednesday night, I'm actually going to be guesting in another game. I believe I'm still guesting in that game. Am I still guesting in that game? I don't know. I believe I am.
I believe so. Last time I heard anything, they were pushing back a thing.
He's shaking his head. Yes, I'm still guesting in a game tomorrow. So I'm going to make Wednesday nights the guest night where I go in. If you want me in a game and you happen to run on Wednesdays, I'm more than happy to guest a night in your game. I have a character that's, well, not the character that's going to be in your game, but I do have one that's a traveling salesman, snake oil salesman. I will go anywhere through the multiverse. Thursday night, we're going to be offline on, Wednesday and Thursday will be offline, except for the last Thursday of the month, which will be my approved player game. The approved players are Patreon supporters who have entered at the approved player level, and I guarantee them one game a month. And right now, I've got enough players to run one game. I would like to get some more players to run some more games on that, because that would be a lot of fun. Because that will be an ongoing campaign sessions. And then on Friday nights, we will have the Order of the Scale. This is a first come, first serve RPG in the city of Hasek, in the country of Oxorin, and literally first come, first serve.
Did you steal my juice?
No, I did not. But I pulled that one out of the car. I lost my train. Oh, yes. First come, first serve, so it'll be as soon as the players show up. Hi, that's my wife.
Oh.
Wave to everybody.
Am I on camera? Why am I on camera? Hi.
Your reflection. Hey, guys, TM has been stolen.
They do exist.
I told you I was married. I'm not just hanging out in somebody's basement. I'm hanging out in my own. Now I have to go back and read the Dungeon Dragon, but because the only reason I remember it all right now is because of I think it was a Hello Operator did a video on it. So I will have to go back and actually read that and go, oh yeah, I have to remember all of it. But yeah, I have no problem. I'm a very, yeah, you can play it, but we're going to have to talk about how we can make it work and fit where it's not overpowered. So yeah, that's what we'll end up, we would have to work through. Hello, AMDM wife. Oh, she's already gone, man. Hola. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's a good day. But order the scale. That's where I was at. First come, first serve players. You come to the Discord, and so I don't know who's going to be doing it. It's very much I'll be running it, but I don't know who's going to be playing it. It's very much they're basically musketeers. And
so people can understand how they can join and how they might be able to play. How many players do you allow on the table for that game?
That's a good point. For that game, I think I'm allowing 5 or 6 players. That's it. Most of my games are going to only be 5 or 6 players because I have learned over time I can run games up to 12 players, no problem, but player interaction suffers. People start to get bored. So I like to keep it right around between 4 and 6 players. I think that's a perfect number. It's just enough doing it, and that's what I run, especially online, because it keeps people interactive.
And how do people join that game?
People join that game by going to the Discord, following the rules on that, because there is a specific set of rules to things to keep and consider because of the world you're in, the world setting. There's actually an RP channel on there with a bunch of people that would be more than happy to help you build up a character, because that would just add more people to their fun.
Yes, link in bio.
Yes, and oh yeah, thank you, link in bio. All the good stuff there. That's why you have these people that are so awesome.
And the Spot Fun link is also in your bio now as well.
Yes, the Spot Fun link is in the bio as well. I forgot about that. I put that in there today, and I forgot about it already.
Come join us. We all live down here.
Yeah, if you're interested in playing anything but a kobold, you can play in the Order of the Scale game. I'm sorry, there's just a lot of kobolds in that game. I am Groot, and you're Ninja Kitty. Because that's what it says. You are Groot and the Ninja Kitty.
Well, 2 kobolds have left the RP for right now.
2 kobolds have left?
Does that leave 3? Do you still need a French
They said they would be back by the next campaign night.
Yeah, just trying to rearrange stuff so certain things can fall into place a little bit better, and it also gives me a little more time between games.
Also,
because I need that.
Channel.
Yeah, we have we got all kinds of stuff. We got even, there's stuff on there I ain't even looked at. It just pops up.
Nobody's got us for it.
There's new things on there. Yeah.
It took him 2 weeks to find out that I put up a schedule for us.
It's not. I don't run anything. I'm just the figure. I'm just a figurehead.
Mascot.
I'm a mascot. That's what I am. I'm a mascot.
Our mimic mascot.
The mimic. I'm not.
Speaking of Spotify, I have something to ask you.
Uh-oh. All right.
Are you going to be okay with us actually putting your voice on our Spotify?
I have no problem with that.
Because your guest in game session is going to be our first game session that's going to be on our Spotify.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Also,
so I will make sure to plug my stuff every other sentence I say. That's going to be like, I'm going to have names for everything. And it's all going to be related to the Discord channel and the TikTok.
You also forgot your hanging out with Nerdarchy this month as well.
That's what I was getting to. You got there. Oh.
Yeah, that's something else that's cool. Nerdarchy is... if you've ever seen any of their live chats that they have, they're like through the weekdays at noon, I've been invited to do one. That's pretty much what I'm going to do the entire hour. Just, yeah. What time does the first serve game starts? At around 8 o'clock ish Eastern. It's always the 8-ish.
All content specifically from AM is going to be 8 o'clock at the earliest.
Pretty much everything I do online is going to be around 8 p.m. Because of when I get off. And,
Eastern?
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern. For when I get off and by the time I get home, get dinner done, eat, relax.
And if we're doing a late start, it'll be an hour later.
Yep. And most of the games and most of the stuff I do last 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4, because I'm old and I get tired and fall asleep. I've yet to fall asleep while running a game, but there's always a first time.
How about playing again?
I may have fallen asleep while playing a game or two.
Yeah.
In one of the games that several of us play in together, we make sure that he's on camera so that we can tell him that his feet have been up for too long.
Yeah. Because once I prop my feet up and kick back, when they start seeing me do this, that's when they're like, all right, well, Plank, why don't you go ahead and take a long rest?
Maybe take another big sip of that coffee.
Thank you for telling me what to look for on Wednesday.
Yep. You're welcome. It's going to be useful. Yeah, because I work. There was thunder. I'm lightning. It's getting dark outside. That's probably, which means I may lose the internet at any time. If that happens, don't worry. I'll be safe. Hello?
We can
Okay. You gotta say something. Don't let that silence go, man.
Sorry, someone was asking about character creation, so I was trying to...
I have fallen asleep while driving, but not from home. I have fallen asleep driving home from work. I used to work security overnights. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. I did not like doing that. You think it's funny? I thought my lightning things and everyone gets real quiet. I'm like, maybe I've lost the internet. I can't start pushing buttons and then I will lose the internet.
Also, be on the lookout for all of our streams in the future. We're going to be starting to have some commercial breaks.
Oh, yes. That's what I was supposed to do. Hold on. I was going to look at a specific document and remember stuff off of this document. I took notes. And I was going to talk about some of these things that were in this document tonight, but I forgot about it. I'm blaming Cerberus.
I didn't do it this time. It wasn't me.
It doesn't matter whether you did it or not. I'm still blaming you.
Wait, did I do it?
like I said, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find the little X right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, we are going to be doing a little. I was going to actually work on some today, but I didn't get a chance. Or did I? No, I did not. I was setting things up. So there is going to be. We were going to create little commercials for like when we take a break for the games or something I can run while we're trying to set up stuff.
There's a crash.
Yeah, in case there's a crash, somebody can just grab it and drop it in there and go here, because we tend to lose like a good chunk of viewers right after the thing. So I want to keep y'all. I want to give y'all something to look at while I'm trying to reboot everything for half an hour. We'll be working on doing some. I'm looking to put out some modules, so that was going to be something we're going to be working on in the future. Some of the things we talked about with our when the mods were some of the things we're wanting to do and take care of in the future, and putting out modules like little game adventures that we've. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear it. The thunder.
Occasional boxes move. Got it.
Yeah. We're going to be putting out mods. Maybe just to kind of tie in, do little things with the classes that we're putting out there. All these homebrew things. We want to build it into something powerful. We're gonna still be doing our giveaways. Oh, yeah, right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This box here, I'm giving this box away when I hit 10K. I'm gonna start another box after I give this one away. And in that other box, for every 1,000, I'm gonna be adding something to that box as well. And when I hit 20K, I'll be giving that box away. So if you miss out on this box, there will be another one. And it will be just as awesome as this one is. Do I have a price point in mind for the modules? No, because I don't know how much. I've personally never written a module. So this was going to be a learning experience for me. So I don't know.
We will be doing research on these things before we actually get to it.
They won't be expensive. I know that. And they may have some little bit of a tie-in with our homebrew stuff that we're doing on Patreon. So make sure you jump in on that if you want early access to it. Of course, we're doing our giveaways on Discord and Twitch. For every 100 members we get on Discord, we're giving away a set of dice, which right now we had just like today, was it today? Hit 300?
Last night.
Late last night we hit 300. So I opened up we have a giveaway channel, which I didn't know we had until like really recently.
You made it!
Did I make it? I do all kinds of things that I don't remember. Some of the stuff is just on automatic pilot. It's how I live my life. Did I really make that, Rube? I could have sworn one of y'all did that.
You found the bot.
I know I found the bot.
You found the bot, you fiddled with it for like 2 days, and then you made room and put the bot in there once you figured it out.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a room for a giveaway, and right now, at every 100 members, we give away a set of dice or something. This first time is a set of dice. Because I just set it up. I have the dice. From the dice we're giving away from demondice.ca. They have donated like 10 sets of dice. So that's at least 10 giveaways I'm doing. Out of that.
Giveaways
Of
for
just dice.
members for Twitch and members for
Well,
YouTube.
I was getting to the Twitch one. You're jumping ahead of me now. So yeah, the dice for the Discord. We'll be doing Are we doing it for subscriptions on Twitch or just followers?
I don't remember.
By the way, my Twitch now has a subscribe
followers.
button. That's amazing. And if you have Amazon Prime and you're not using your Twitch account, you're not using your Amazon Prime subscribe thing for Twitch, hey, I'm just saying, let's not put it to waste and let's, we can work something out here. Just saying, if you got an Amazon Prime button, subscribe button that you're not using, I will put it to good use.
We might do it so that a dice giveaway is every 100 followers and every 100 subscribers.
Every 100 followers and every 100 subscribers. Okay, that's really interesting. That'll work. Now, on the YouTube, I've got a slightly different thing on that. My YouTube channel, because it's always been about leveling up, or what I've called it leveling up. Every little time they reach a character level, 300, 900, that's the number of subscribers I get. Once I reach those levels, I will be doing a giveaway on there. It may not be a dice giveaway because that's a lot more people. It may be, I might do a book. I might do something. I might do stuff like this. Give out these little mugs like this with D&D on them. Something like this, maybe with the TheAMDM logo on it, because I know people that have 3D printers that do 3D printing stuff, like our wonderful mod and sponsor, Freeze Productions. Was that a slick transition there? Freeze Productions.
I was ready if you didn't do it to tell you.
It was.
I am the Dungeon Master. Freeze Productions does all kinds of 3D printing stuff, and he's done some mugs to fit like monster cans in, and he's actually looking at getting some of the metal inserts to do actual drinkable mugs. They're very cool looking. And he also does I know he's working on some dice trays, some dice towers, some dungeon tiles. I've got a set of dungeon tiles from him. He does miniatures. He does all kinds of stuff, and he's a very cool person. I won't tell him that if you don't, though.
Printed out a mask for me, and I think he's
laser
sending it.
Yeah, not only does he, I'm talking just the 3D printing, but jeez, I forgot about the laser etching. I'm talking about stuff like this. This is cool. And the Skyrim map, these are in the box, by the way. This is a piece of leather with Skyrim the Skyrim map laser etched onto it. It's in the box. This is gorgeous. And there's like 4 or 5 of them in the box, and they're all different colors. They're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. But yeah, Freeze does all kinds of things like that. So we'll be doing different giveaways once those continue to go up. And I think that's all I wanted to discuss out of our notes for now. There's other things that we talked about that I'm not quite ready to release to the public yet. So I don't know what's wrong.
You're spacing it out.
I'm spacing it out. You can't give it to you all at once, Gotta bait the hook. I think that was a fishing reference. I'm not sure. And of course, what else? And of course, just our Patreon. Go check it out. Maybe there's something on there you'd like to do, maybe not. But all of those notes that I was just talking about, our Patreon followers, or Patreon supporters actually get a copy of that, slightly redacted because, like I said, there's some things that we don't want to release out yet. As long as I remember to delete those names off the list. Luckily, Serb caught it. But our Parliament members actually get a copy of that document and can go over it, and they can actually, they have a voice in what goes on with our channels and what we're doing. So yeah, that's something.
And at bare minimum, if you want a voice in anything that we're doing, join the Discord and go to the Patreon and put $3 in the account.
$3. $3 get you a voice. It gets you. You give me an NPC name, just a base NPC name, something like just a name. That's it. That's at the $3 mark. But you get early access also to all of the homebrew stuff we do and all of that stuff. And Tormy puts out like 12,000 of them a day. Okay, not quite that many, but you get the idea. He puts out a lot.
I get carried away.
Yeah. Don't give him any ideas.
No, go give him ideas.
Yeah. I mentioned He-Man. Next thing I know, we have three legendary artifacts that are now in there. Just saying. There's... Just go to Patreon, check it out. And just see the Patreon. I don't have a link on there, but I do have a link right here to help out with a spot fund for someone... Smooth transition again. For someone to give help in our community that had a wreck. We're just trying to help them out a little bit. $1, 50 cents, 25 cents. Share the link. It would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I think I've done my job now. Can I go home?
You are home.
I'm just the mascot in a cage. This stone wall is just one of 4, and there's cars on the other one.
I'll also put this up there. People who are in the Parliament also get first crack at giving me ideas, and anybody who gives me ideas for the things that I do put up are, if we ever do publish them, do get credit for the idea in the first place.
Yes, your name will be in print. It will be immortalized next to mine. Never mind, you don't want that. We gotta take that down now. I'm sorry, that won't happen. I promise you, your name will not be anywhere near mine.
Might be near mine.
It'll be next to Tormy's. But yeah, that's what we do on here. And I don't know how many. I see 5 people in our TikTok, but out of those 5, I know one of them is Tormy.
And we have 3 users and a mod over on Twitch. I don't think we're going to be beating that 50 that you set before.
No, I don't think so either.
We got so close last week, though.
Hey, you know what I didn't do this week, which I did last week? I mentioned it. I mentioned I was going live at a certain time. So
we'll try to remind you next week. I had a lot of bullshit to do this past week.
Sinneerman? Sinneerman. Sinneerman? Sinnerman. Are you a member of our Discord community? Sinnerman. Because you should be. You should come right on over here. We'll take you in our Discord. Usually probably about another 15 minutes we'll get an uptick on people coming back. Yeah, I don't know. I've covered everything I can think of. You don't have Discord yet. Oh. We'll accept you anyway. If you click on the link, it'll ask you if you want to download it. The link's in bio. Just, I know for me, it's like right there.
It depends.
Coming through, yeah. I'm in Michigan. I can hear it. We like we like having people over here because the more people that are over here, the more people are having fun together. We're getting people together to do things that are great and fun.
We have a good community.
We have an amazing community, if I do say so myself.
Wow. That is a different mono? Nope, that's the same mono.
Mono.
That's our mono.
Is it? You know. You have an insane artificer, yes. The one, the only mono.
It's okay. We feed him rust flavored cookies.
Hey, look, the Beefalo showed up.
The Beefalo. The teabagger of assassins. The Oh yes, if you're I don't know, Cinnamon. I'm not sure if you're laughing because you're mentioning the teabagging or
or the Beefalo.
But they're both related to the same person. What's my favorite character to play while I'm playing? Every character I've played, I've loved. Some of them I thought were going to die a little bit quicker than others. But I've never created a character that I was like, man, this thing just sucks. At least not in a very long time. I am currently have two of them I'm excited to play. One of them is a Warforged Druid. His name is Lier. He was found by he was a soldier on Eberron and was found by druids on a battlefield.
Hey, look who just showed
Yep,
up.
I see him and I'm reaching for it. So yes, there's the Warforged Druid, and then a Warforged Barbarian. I'm into Warforged right now. Yes, it is here.
It got swept away, but at some point, James the Nerd sent likes.
This is pretty. It almost did not make it, as in myself and my wife both tried to walk off with it, but we were caught on video. Oh yes. Oh, Crash. That is going in my giveaway box. If you haven't heard. Oh, we're good, Mono. Trying to scroll through something that looking to see who I was all in here.
We currently only have 3 users in Twitch. We have 7 over in TikTok, and we have another 7 over here in Discord.
Okay.
It's a nice calm night.
It's a nice calm night. Like I said, I didn't post up beforehand that I was going to be doing this, so nobody showed up. I had no problem for throwing that in. That is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to give it away to somebody. Yeah, I see you're in both. Didn't think I would catch that. How do you get said giveaway box that I speak of? The giveaway box is one I'll be giving away once I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. And I will set up a video, which now that I'm getting closer, I'm talking about it more. So I'm going to set up a video. Once I hit 10,000, I'm going to set up a video, and that video will be the giveaway video. It will say it in big letters. This is the giveaway video. And that will probably be the only video I do on TikTok for like a week. And I'll say exactly what I need you to do in that video to enter the win. Well, commenting on that video will enter you to win. You have to be a follower, and you'd have to comment on that specific video when I post it. Any views?
Cerberus and I may bother you to do more videos and just point back to that video.
I will maybe that's how y'all can start and do your duet it a few times. To send that. I'm going to answer yours in a second, but yeah, the answer is yes. I'm still going to do that challenge. I will be ordering the chip soon. I've been reading many responses to the video of me saying,
should that be a full admin challenge?
Why did you do this? Why, sir?
It's too late now. It's out of the bag.
The one chip challenge is the chip we're talking about, Cinnamon. I made a mistake of saying I was going to do it. Yes. Oh, hold on. I got to go back and answer his question here. Right before that. Any views on rolling by hand as opposed to a dice tower? I actually have used both. I personally like rolling my dice by hand. And I prefer a dice tower over digital. But all of them are valid. They all work out well. I just prefer by hand. Do I drink? No. I am allergic to alcohol. And I recently found this out last year.
I'm sorry you're allergic. I have a similar problem.
There's one alcoholic drink I haven't tried yet. And it's one of those is because it's my favorite. And I want to drink it to know if I'm allergic to it. But as long as I don't drink it, I can still say I'm not allergic to it. But I'm probably going to be allergic to it. And that's the one.
Of course.
Mead. I haven't had any mead since I found out. Since I broke out by drinking bourbon. And oh yeah, Hilarious Gamer says because he put T-Man in there, all of admins have to do it. The one chip.
That means I have to go find and purchase this.
Y'all don't have to do it, and you can back out if you want. I haven't tried mead yet, Hilarious, so I don't know if it's going to affect me like the others. But beer, bourbon, wine, wine coolers have all caused me to break out in a rash, starting at my forehead, going all over. It's not pretty. I look like a tomato.
I'm up there with you. I don't have an allergy, but with diabetes, I'm stuck with only clear liquors. like white rum, vodka. That's what doctors told me. Like, if I'm going to drink, I should drink those. Beer is just straight out no.
I haven't tried just straight up the clear stuff. The good stuff. No, I don't drink tequila anymore. Mm-hmm.
I mean, white tequila is also up there for a possibility.
No, no more tequila here. No. Mm-mm.
Nope. 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 Nope.
No. No más tequila, por favor. No.
We don't need to. It's okay. We don't need to see you in your bikini top.
There. Bad things happen when tequila's involved. I know it is.
I don't. Like, we won't really talk about that night anymore. But I was passed out on the couch, and my cousins took off to another party without me. Because I was just fucking straight passed out.
Most people I know have like one of two general bad tequila stories, and they either involve taking off of clothes or fighting someone.
I will tell y'all a story in a private chat channel later. I have a reputation to protect on TikTok and YouTube. I may partake in. Let's just say I live in a legal state.
The state itself is legal? That's amazing.
That is absolutely amazing.
By the way, just in case you were wondering, it is a silent requirement that you have to be a smartass to be on staff here.
I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not really that much.
Bring it. Yes. Handcuffs do appear when tequila is drank.
As I said, lack of clothes or violence. Handcuffs can be put in either of those.
One story I will tell was I apparently had woken up in the back of my friend's minivan in a neighborhood that I'd never been to before. My friend was nowhere near. He called me on the cell phone. Where are you with my car? I didn't know where the keys were at. I don't know how I got where I was at or where I was at. It was a long day.
One of my roommates has a story where he and his brother had tequila shots and shipwrecked and could not. And they were shipwrecked for only like a day, but they don't recall taking the boat out.
See? Alright, somebody actually asked a D&D question, so we're going to stop talking about the tequila.
Okay.
Let's go back to Dungeons and Dragons. That's what we're here for anyway, everyone. Spells cast against players are by hit die or saving throw. It depends on the spell. Some spells are hit die or attack dice rolls, and some are attack die, not hit die. Some are saving throws. I prefer... I've gotten to the point where I like forcing saving throws as a DM. Because then it's not my dice that are fucking players over or fucking me over. It's the player's dice.
It's also generally more
until you start having to roll all these saves that are going to be coming soon.
Yeah, I prefer to force them to roll saving throws. Because I have as a DM that is trying to actively playing a villain, trying to actively kill a character. I want to make sure that I'm going to do something. If I see somebody who is a strongly built person, I'm going to attack them with a spell that's going to affect their mental state. Most likely, something that's going to affect their wisdom, because that's probably that's probably their weak point.
Mr. Chris also asked about your 20 in 1 rule.
Oh, my 20.
Does 20 always succeed and does 1 always fail?
Yes, to a degree. And when I say to a degree, I think Hello Operator said it best. A natural 20 is going to be a success no matter what, unless you're trying to jump over like a 400-foot chasm. If it's something stupidly ridiculous, a natural 20, no matter what, is not going to be useful. But on just skill checks and things, a nat 20 is a nat 20 in my book. I like that. That is a nat 20. And a nat 1 is a failure, regardless. I don't care if you have the rogue expertise. Now, this is only at my table. Your DM can run it a different way, but I like that it still gives that probability of failure. It doesn't happen very often, but it just creates a situation within the universe itself that has caused that failure. Not necessarily that you failed to unlock the lock, but maybe the lock was rusted at a point where it won't allow it to unlock, or something along those lines. DMs that are purposely throwing it back onto being the player's fault, that's just, in my opinion, bad DMing. Just because you roll in that one doesn't mean it's the player's fault that there was a weak point in the ground there when they were trying to do an acrobatic maneuver and they rolled a 1 and they found a gopher hole. That's not the player's fault. That's a gopher hole, That's the way I would kind of run it. I saw some more pop by. Can anybody get those? Let's see. Monks and rogues. What did Mono want? With evasion, dodge the fireball. It's possible, yeah. They get, what is it? With evasion, if they fail, they take half. If they succeed, they take nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas, the other invisible posse of 20 level casters versus my players, plus a visible low level BBG.
Do you like these people?
Just remember action economy. Because I could take a 20th level anything, but if I throw enough creatures at it, at a CR quarter creatures, I'm going to take that down. Because my action economy of my creatures are going to overcome it eventually. So do not put too many more creatures on the battlefield than what your players can handle. And that's why in the DM's guide they put in where you double the creature, the CR goes up, because now you have 2 attacks versus the 1 attack. So don't overdo. As long as they all have a fairly equal number of attacks on the playing field, go for it. That one's happened a lot. Usually when I roll them. Question: As I've been, do you need for orc paladin? What path for an orc paladin? That's going to depend on the background of the orc paladin. What's their story? So yeah, because different ones. I need more. I need information.
Well, Laprine.
Laprine race. I'm not familiar with the Laprine race. Laprine. D&D Beyond!
Oh,
Doom, 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 doom. Vengeance Oathbreaker. Captain Shepard, freaking summoner. Oh, Mono's just typing things now.
He does that.
I've noticed. Oh, okay. Lepori. Okay.
Rabbit folk.
Rabbit folk.
Oh, it's the rat. No, I have not had a chance to play those yet. But I will be making one. He will be a monk. Hold on, I'll tell you what subclass. Well, whichever one's closest to being a samurai. Was it Kinsei?
Are you making everybody's favorite?
Yusaki Ujimbo, Samurai Rabbit.
Or I was about to say everybody's favorite TMNT crossover character.
Yes. Yes, I will. That's if I play that, I will have to make that, and he will have to run with a bunch of turtles.
God, Kuatoa, no.
Kuatoa, what? What about Kuatoa?
Mono S. Thoughts on Kuatoa PC?
Let me finish campaign 2 before I answer that. Oh, choices between Vengeance or Oathbreaker. I like the Vengeance. Oh, wow, these things. So also there's a possible Oathbreaker for. It's a matter of what that storyline you're going for. And aren't you in our?
He's currently in the Discord.
Okay, hey, if you're in the Discord, you can just flat out just ask me the question on there, man. You ain't gotta go back and forth.
I wasn't sure, so I wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah, we're open here. So yeah, I would. It's going to depend on that backstory. Why? But if you're going just for pure mechanics wise, I couldn't tell you that. I don't study the mechanics enough to tell you what would be the optimum build for it.
Thank you, Brian. I'll fade for the likes.
Ooh.
My thoughts were with the Oathbreaker Orc Paladin is because orcs have very violent deities, and certain deities that are all about war. So I was thinking that maybe the paladin he seeks those that break the oaths to I guess it's also kind of like a vengeance paladin.
That would probably be close to a vengeance
for the deity.
Yeah. See, I haven't looked at the.
In 5e, you're all about your oath, not technically about a god.
Yeah, it's all about your ideas instead of the being tied to a deity. But you can still be tied to a deity. The conquest one is kind of a really cool one.
I think there's only like one weak paladin subclass that's published right now.
Yeah, I never played a paladin, so I always done I've done fighters, barbarians, sorcerer, and most recently I was playing half-elf blood hunter that Mercer made.
Yeah.
I seem like going on a different path that I've never really played and kind of trying to tool around with that.
Paladin is a good pick. It's pretty much second best at everything it does.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I heal. I heal. Cleric does it better. Oh, I damage deal. Rogue does it better. I cast spells. Looks at all the spellcasters. I tank. Looks at the barbarian.
but
I
you
get
have
attack. I get 3 attacks. The fighter goes 4.
but when it comes to smite,
Always smite on a crit.
yeah, that's you smite on everything. That's there. It's the idea is there are good paladins choices out there.
There are a lot of good paladin choices.
I know of a really cool one that I haven't had a chance to play yet. It's a Green Lantern paladin. Members of our Patreon have already seen this, and so have some of the members of our Discord. How many people we got on Twitch right now?
Twitch is... I need to refresh. We're at 4.
Oh, okay. So how many?
We have 4, 7, and 7.
Is that 4, 7, and 2?
Don't worry, I'm not on Twitch as well. I'm not following it all three. I could though. I'm on my computer now too as well, so I could pull it up
Hey, the way we look at it, if we get 50 across all 3 and we don't care about crossover, if we have 50 across all 3 platforms at the same time, we're going to do a dice giveaway. But that's probably not going to happen tonight because
Yeah.
it's with everybody's mind to put up things about tonight's loss.
Yes.
I don't know, I can log into Twitch just for TikTok, I think on 3 devices. I can be like 6 people, 9
The
people.
B20 cabinet is here. It's already got
He already has 1 in it.
the dice of Grimal. The half-orc barbarian that stood and stared Grumsh in the eye when Grumsh asked him to be his right-hand man and told him, "Fuck you, Grimal," or "Fuck you, Grumsh." So yeah, that was a fun campaign.
And Long Death Monk doesn't necessarily negate any paladin completely.
I have to go back and read some of these things. I forget some of
That
them.
one was from Mono.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the class features and stuff. I forget, unless I'm reading them constantly, I push them out of my mind because I don't have to focus on those details.
That's a good question. What books do you mainly focus on as far as source books?
I don't anymore. I mean, I always go through them. I don't go through them for setting content anymore, not directly. When a new book comes out, I look at it for what it can add to my campaign setting. I always looking at magic items. I always look at the class features, new classes, and whatever ideas that they have. Like that's something they haven't put in a previous edition. I may take and go, ooh, I like this concept, like the Cobalt Soul type thing that Mercer's done. I kind of really like that, and I want to put it somewhere in my world. I just don't know where I'm going to put it yet. That's what I do. I use them. I rip them off. I go in and I pick and choose the stuff I like out of them. I don't necessarily run the source books as Sword Coast Adventurers or things like that. So I steal from all of them. That light makes me shiny on this camera. But yeah, I like playing with. I get all the books.
So remember I said I can log into all three?
Yeah.
I'm logged into all three.
The advantage of having the looking at the Twitch one is you get Twitch has the most information on it. You get a little information from TikTok. You get a little bit more when you go to Discord, but you get all the rest of it on Twitch.
We are at 6, 8, and 7.
Look, if there's 8 of you here and 8 of you there, the most we're ever going to get is 24. But, let's see. I think my phone has not updated. So, yeah. Any more question? All right. So, somebody joined. Somebody joined. Do you have a question? We have a lull in the conversation.
Well, why don't you talk about that wonderful thing that's at the bottom of your screen?
The wonderful thing at the bottom of my screen, you mean the one that's on the Twitch stream, or the one you're about to put on the bottom of the TikTok that is also in my at the top link of my bio link tree? Is that the one? The one that is a fund to help out one of our Discord members who had an accident, and their car's been totaled and they're out of work for a few weeks, and we want to help raise some money to help them out a little bit, help them pay a little bit on their bills. They're fine. They're not. They're walking. They're good. They're just to help them out a little bit, in any way we can. And this is a perfect platform to help, because there's a lot of y'all, and I would love to say, hey, all of my members pitched in to help out somebody, because they're the greatest community that's on TikTok and Discord
Here, there.
and Twitch and YouTube, because you'll be on YouTube later. So any of y'all, they can just follow the link and give us a hand. We're trying to do a good thing, and I think we can all actually accomplish something really cool if we do.
$1 here, a share there, anything helps.
Yeah. Share it or donate, or do both. If you have $1, you can donate $1 and then share the video. That would be awesome.
Yes, that would be the link I was talking about.
But it's there. It's on. You can see it on the Twitch. It's right there on my screen. I don't know what it's on your screen, but on my screen, I'm talking about for Tormy. Tormy's plug is right there. It's just. But yeah.
Which is sitting underneath you.
This is the one for Twitch. I know where the Twitch one's at. I put it there. And look, I can move it.
Healing hands, yes.
Healing hands, yes. That would help us out immensely. Like I said, share it. Let everyone know. Because it's just something cool that we like to do, and I think we can do this.
Everybody falls on their times. We just want to give it a helping hand to get them back on their feet.
And it's just, stuff happens. And you're not always able to prepare. You can't prepare for everything. And it's always good to have a community that is willing to help. And we built a pretty good community here. And I just want us to help, because it's the right thing to do. Besides, we're Dungeons & Dragons players. We're heroes. Legends of the realm. Go forth and participate.
And he has given us a main quest.
That is the quest for the day. I'm done. My job here is done. Yeah.
So, I'm going to be doing for my first one a Rage of the Demons playthrough. Is there any Underdark specific things you would tell me to look out for?
The Underdark is full of wonderful and nasty creatures.
As a player or as a DM?
First one I'm going to be DMing.
Oh, you're going to be DMing it. Okay. In that case, look for fun things that are going to just drive your players incredibly crazy.
Don't be afraid to throw in a flump.
Flumps are awesome. Flumps are good anywhere, and they taste good with chili.
Also, the myconids, the mushroom people.
The mushroom people, the screaming mushrooms, piercers. Was it
Try and kill someone the first session with a mind flayer.
mind flayers?
Like, there are plenty of threats down there.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to throw things that aren't threats.
There. You have the drow with all of their associated thing. Was it the Duergar? The
Deep dwarves.
Yeah, the deep dwarves. You have deep gnomes. There's probably 2 or 3 other the Illithids. 2 or 3 other Underdark creatures that are society creatures. That you could probably throw in there.
TheAMDM's.
Yeah,
The deep gnomes.
and then
I love those guys. They got the whole city in this campaign.
so there's all sorts of goodies.
Crazy.
Yeah, my first trip to the Underdark, I got killed within 5 minutes of the first session start by mind flayer.
Oh, mind flayers are so much fun. Intellect devourers. Those are so cute.
Also, you're underground. Think about what's above you. You can toss in things that like to scavenge in. You can put in like tree roots of things that are carnivorous. You can put in
And
things that hunt in graveyards.
Giant
Ghouls.
dung beetle.
yeah, the insects. And on top of all of it,
Yeah.
this is one area, one time that while you're running things underground like this, that you want to make sure your players have enough rations. Because if they don't keep track of their rations, they may very well starve to death underground.
Hello. In the dark.
mushrooms.
So, like, keep in mind that fog can happen underground, and fog blocks dark vision.
Also, don't forget the creature Fiddlecliff is down there too.
I would love to know how there was a TPK because of one myconid. Considering they're supposed to be like pacifist creatures.
Okay, if you want an explanation, it was 3.5. I was playing a barbarian frenzied berserker. If that doesn't say enough, then I'll go into detail.
You created a problem.
Does that really surprise you, though?
No, not at all.
Just saying.
Is he actually a barbarian berserker in real life, too?
Pretty
No, I'm
much.
actually a druid in real life.
Oh, no.
No.
Man, I'm the gentle giant until you get me pissed off.
How to tell D&D gamers from normies? We know death comes from above. Okay,
Below.
Alden's Wolf Reaper, you have a question. Please, ask the question. I will answer best to my ability. I have no.
What the hell are we all talking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to get us back on track. I'm trying to get us back on track here. We delved into the Underdark and got lost.
I feel like every time I ask a question, we go on tangents.
That's a good thing, though.
What lives are for?
We're,
I'm waiting for Olden Wolfspear. That's
So, do you want me to actually should I do a TikTok about why I TVK'd with the mic and
I want to
Yes.
hear about this. Yes, you should do this.
it sounds like a good story.
Do it and then drop the link in the Discord.
It would be about 7 freaking parts long because it was a long build-up and a very short end.
No, you have to do it in one 15-second video.
Ready?
And I was dead.
It's just
How do you feel about using D&D Beyond to make characters? I love D&D Beyond. I absolutely 100% love D&D Beyond. If they backed me, I would be a happy camper. Because I love D&D Beyond. I use it for all my home games because I can... As a DM, it's got a lot of nifty stuff too. But I can share all my books up to 5 campaigns. I can share all the content that I've got, and I am currently using, I think, all 5 campaigns. But I'm about to delete one of them, so I'm going to be opening up a campaign for something else. It's great. I highly recommend D&D Beyond. Because once you create a character on there, all the information you have is hyperlinked, so you can click on it. You got a spell there, you click on it, and it gives you everything about the spell. You can then click on another button and roll the dice and the damage and all that stuff for you. It's great. Highly recommend D&D Beyond. Now, as a DM, I'm not sure if you other DMs have realized this, but you can actually access your players' character sheets on D&D Beyond.
Yes, you did.
So, while they're walking...
Unless you're in our game.
Yeah, except y'all aren't using D&D Beyond character sheets because it's all homebrew stuff and yeah. But those
I mean, it is 5th edition, kind of D&D Beyond-ish, but just all Tormy stuff.
Yeah. But as a DM and you have a group of players that have a specific item that they're trying to protect or travel somewhere and they're walking through a crowded marketplace, you can make all the rolls you need against their passive perceptions and all of that. And then, they failed that because they failed their passive perception. You can take that item out of their possession without them even knowing about it. And then when they go in there and go, yeah, we've got that item right here. Let me see. I can't find it on my character sheet. Oh, wonder why. Because somebody pickpocketed you 2 sessions ago and you didn't even know about it. That's what you can do with D&D Beyond. It is so much fun. Yeah, I robbed an entire party once. It was great.
I did use the encounter creator.
The encounter creator, I played with. I use it in my home game. I'm really liking it. It allows me to keep track of the. There are a few things they're still working on with it, and I've looked at some of their YouTube videos talking about those because they're trying. To finish the encounter creator, they have to finish something else in this other program part, which is nowhere near finished yet. So that's why the encounter creator is still in the beta testing, alpha testing set. But I've used it at the house game. I don't worry about entering my players' hit points and stuff on it, but just I type in their dice rolls and then I do the auto generate for my NPCs and monsters, and then I can click on that. Okay, this is the boss monster, and it pulls up all the information for them, so I don't have to keep notes all over the place. I really like D&D Beyond. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of it. Do you game through Discord? Yes. 2 times a week, sometimes 3.
Sometimes 4.
Sometimes 4. Games that I run 2 and sometimes 3. But then I play in 4 to 5. I'm in it 4 to 5 times a week as a player as well as DM.
2 more questions. By day.
Do they put a limit on the campaigns? No limit on the campaigns. As far as I've not run across the limit yet, and I think I've got 7 or 8 campaigns listed on there.
They do on a lower setting. You have the legendary bundle, right?
I have the legendary bundle and the master tier. I have the Game Master subscription tier. So I don't think there's a number of campaigns that they put on, but they do limit the number of times you can share your content in campaigns. Is there a link in your bio I could join? The link to my Discord is in the bio. You can come over and join all the chaos. In fact, this is also on Discord right now. I got a room, the Broken Skull on Discord that we're in. You can only have 6. I think it's 5 campaigns. I know that you can have that you can share content in, but I know I have more than 7 or more than 6 campaigns open on my account. Of course, one of them may just be something I've joined, somebody else's campaign. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's the case. You also have a question. What is your favorite cursed item? And don't answer mono.
That's my favorite cursed artificer. I don't really have a. I'm always a fan of classics.
I'm surprised you didn't just right out go for Bag of Devouring.
See, it's Hand of Vecna. I like to go big if I'm going cursed. Huh?
The cursed item cracks other thumb. He was a goblin who had his thumbs cut off or something or other by one of the goblin gods, and his other thumb, which is the one he got cut off from the orc god Grump, he ended up selling to a wizard, a lich, not a wizard, to have the other thumb grow back, and it grew back another body attached to his other thumb. So there's technically 2 cracks going around.
Okay. Yeah. As to my favorite, I really don't have a favorite magic item.
And every time it gets cut off, a new crack grows from the thumb. So it's a I'm Spartacus kind of thing.
Sounds like a plumber's problem.
Sounds like kill it with fire. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite cursed magic item.
My favorite cursed item that I made was Bear's Cart.
9, 6, 8. We're sitting pretty steady at like 23 people tonight.
That's not bad across three platforms.
Somebody disappears out of one, somebody else appears in a different one.
All right, was there another question up there? Did I miss favorite cursed?
There was nothing above cursed that we.
No, there was. Oh, I don't know why they put them in the
for the
campaigns.
Discord.
Oh, I just realized who that was. I see, I had to see the picture. The words are small.
You need a magnifying glass for your phone.
No, what it is, I can see the question, but I can't see the names because the questions are in white. The lettering's in white, but the names are in this gray translucent, and it's hard for me to see against my beard. Because the words literally stop, the little scroll up literally stops like right here. So it's just in my beard. I can't read the names. Alright, a bag of holding that's shared its space with another bag of holding. Yes.
Previously owned bag of holding. I love the concept of them.
Oh God.
Aren't all bag of holdings technically a pocket portal to the astral plane anyway?
Depends.
Technically all, according to the standard mechanics for D&D, yes, all extra dimensional space is opened up in the astral and blah blah blah, but have small boundaries around them so that they're not like, you can't just walk into them, you have to make your way in.
And in the earlier editions, and games like Hackmaster, you had different grades of bags of holding. And I think even in 5th edition you have different grades of bags of holding.
There's only 3 kinds. There's the haversack, the bag of holding, and the devouring.
I thought there was maybe it was 3rd edition. They had the lesser, greater, and stuff.
There were 4 tiers in 3rd edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And then in it was 2nd edition that actually had some that were like, you had ones that were limited, and then you had one that was like, you could just throw anything you wanted in there forever and ever. And yes, that is what I'm referring to. The Bag Wars. Knights of the Dinner Table. Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have the luggage instead of just a bag of holding?
Personally, yes. I would rather have multiple bags of holding than just one, because somebody could rip off that one with all your magic items in it. Oh shucks!
The luggage from Discord.
I think my favorite single bag of holding type item, if I was only going to carry one at a time, would be the port key. The one where you put it into a lock, you turn it, then you open the surface, and you have access to your extra dimensional space. And the entry is as big as the gateway that you opened. So it could be like a small chest, or a bag, or it could be a fucking portcullis.
That would work. Portable hole trap. PCs fall into it and carry it back holding them. Yes. That would
I've done that.
That's nasty. I like the way you think.
I'm back. By the way, you almost lost me for the night. Because while I was outside, killing plants, somebody down the road was banging on a tom-tom drum. A man, a native, came out and almost ran down the street with a jug of poison in my hand.
Oh, that's not good.
I was like, drones, yay!
I created a different portable hole for my party. Not your typical portable hole. This is literally a hole in the wall. It's a piece of fabric that is roughly that large that will stretch out. You can put it on a wall. It stretches out to 3 feet diameter, and it's literally like the Acme hole in the wall.
I was about to ask.
I saw the glitter. That is just mean. Mean, mean, mean. I like it, but it's mean. Or the bag of holding keeps coming out with glitter. I can't stand glitter.
The previously owned bag of holding.
The previously owned bag of holding. Somebody has left a bunch of glitter, and all that would just. Glitter is the worst.
I now have an NPC idea.
One that throws out glitter bombs.
A fairy that has like a bunch of different extra dimensional space things with them that all have just glitter in them. Like a bag of tricks. That's a rhino that's covered in glitter. God damn it.
That's just too much glitter. May grow men for a grim game.
Someone in our Discord, our RP chat in Discord, made some type of glitter bomb. I can't remember who it was.
One of the it was the dragon that sneezes and changes shape.
Oh, Haku. Yeah. They're the ones.
He asked me how much damage it should do, like, an hour before he posted about it.
Okay. For those of y'all that are new to the channel, and to the Discord, so this Thursday, then the following Friday night games, the Order of the Scale game, as I said, it's very much a Musketeers type game, and it's a first come, first serve. So what I decided to do in my infinite brilliance was open up an RP channel for all of these people to roleplay the downtime in between the games. It's become its own monster. I think that channel has more posts that it does. Well, they actually have more posts than any other channel on my Discord.
That section with those 6 channels has more than the rest of the server.
I had to move it from where it was at as part of our campaign thing to its own category with multiple rooms representing different parts of the barrack and the town. Because
soon there will be shops in there as well.
Yeah. They're building the town up, and then once a week I'm going to come in and go, all right, you 6 people come with me, you're going to go save somebody down the road or fight some bandits or something. But the rest of the time they've just been RPing in these rooms, and it's just gotten...
Yeah, someone built a glitter bomb?
Yes. It's gotten just...
The glitter bomb blew up a section of the forest nearby.
I'm just gonna say I have a glitter elemental.
Anymore. It's fun. They post so much in a 2-hour time span. One day I went from, okay, I've caught up on their story, what's going on with these different characters. And then 2 hours later I checked it and it said 450 new messages. And that was before we separated the rooms out. So if you just want to pull RP in there, go for it. But on the upside, as me and DM, I can go, hey, you already have a backstory together. Let's go. It's really going to suck when one of them dies.
On a glitter bomb blast gains an advantage on rolls of attack in sunlight.
I don't know. They prepare a lot of healing potions and salves the day, before
funny,
and the day of the
what's funny though,
campaign.
they do it legit. They don't just say, "Hey, yeah, we did this." We've got the dice bot set up in there. They actually rolling. I can go back and look at the log, basically, of when they rolled, what they're rolling, what they're doing, and they're policing themselves. I mean, it's great. As a DM, all I have to do is come in once a week and give them something to kill, and then they're happy to go back along to their to their games. It's great.
Once you get shots set up, Mono's going to have a magical door to his pocket dimension.
See, it's the way it works.
So is your schedule on Twitch like your normal schedule that you do?
That's the one I just posted that up today. That's going to be the attempt at keeping a schedule going,
Okay.
and that is
That
just
makes me sad.
the live stream stuff. That doesn't count what I do on TikTok or my YouTube channel, which most of this goes straight over to YouTube. I've neglected my YouTube channel a little bit lately.
That makes me sad because the 2 nights that you have, the Black Door and the Order of the Scale, both nights that I work 12-hour shifts.
Well, the Black Door is a closed game with just the mods and mono. So that's pretty much our staff style game. The Order of the Scale is a first come first serve. Now on Thursday nights, I will be doing right now it's just the last Thursday of the month. I'll be doing for my approved players on Patreon. That's when I run our Patreon game. And right now it's just the last Thursday, but as we get more supporters on that, we'll be able to run more of those games, and I may end up running them throughout the week depending on how many supporters we get.
Right. Yeah, I work like 60 hours a week at the restaurant, so yeah.
All right, man. There are also other games that you can find on the Looking Game channel.
That is true. We do have that. I think I saw somebody posted today. They had just posted saying they were getting ready to run a game, and we're looking for players for it.
Mono, wasn't it?
Mono is getting ready to run something he set up his own little Discord that will be bouncing some people in and out. And
it's around the 40K, mate, but yeah.
Which is good. We're spreading out. We're not just doing specifically D&D 5e. We get to... 5e might be our home base, but we do visit the rest of the frickin' neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
40K scares me.
40K, that's how much you spend on them.
As it should. I want to buy a smaller.
Don't ever want to play the tabletop again. I want to play the RPGs.
I had every book for first, second.
And the only reason why I joined up with that game was because Mono was the first person in the last 20 years to be able to, like, I told him about a thing that I saw, and nobody else has been able to give me a straightforward answer. He's the first person that gave me a straightforward answer and went like, oh yeah, I've got that in a book over here. And I'm like, okay, I'll play. I want to play that.
That's how I ended up playing a lot of the games I play. Or have played. I don't have enough time to play everything I want to do. There's too much. Not enough time. Not enough time.
Yeah, about the new Dungeons and Dragons video game they're dropping.
I haven't seen. Is this the Baldur's Gate, or is there another?
I remember looking at Amazon. I just repurchased it.
Baldur's Gate was last year.
Oh, was it?
It's gotta be a new one.
Baldur's Gate 2.
You mean
Dark
4?
Alliance.
What was it?
It was called Dark Alliance.
Dark Alliance.
There are other main running things from Forgotten Realms.
Yes.
They've got 3. They've got Baldur's Gate, they've got that, and they've got Neverwinter.
Dark Alliance. They ran. That was a fun game.
They also did Sword Coast into a video game too.
Until this day, there is my all-time favorite Dungeons and Dragons video game.
Cold Radiance.
No.
Oh.
Dungeon Hack. It was a first-person dungeon crawl. No party, just you, and the dungeon was randomly generated every time you played the game, unless you saved it. If you started a new game, it was randomly generated. And you literally, it was like just a first person through a dungeon. You had to find all the keys to get to the next level type stuff. And you could do you could randomly generate levels from, I think up to 100 levels on this thing. And you just go through and kill stuff. Completely waste hundreds of hours on that.
I prefer the old Garcia game.
Which one? The original, the one that got famous, or
The original, not the one with the singing goblin.
so the text-based game?
Yes.
Fair. So far, I've liked each one that I've gotten to play. I need to go back and start playing 4 again. By the way, it is really entertaining to watch you on 3 different screens, on 3 different platforms, when you're being animated, like moving your hands around. Because one screen does it, I look to the next screen. That screen does it, I look to the next screen.
That's what threw me off the first time we did, because I had 3 screens up, and then I'd turn, and then it would just go. I was like, whoa!
I see they're putting up another Magic crossover book for Strixhaven.
Yeah, and I'm actually going. That's a book I have to get.
And then the other one is The Wild Beast of the Witchlight.
Is that the other one that they just, announced accidentally?
Yeah, they just announced that it's coming out September 23rd.
The Strixhaven, I don't know much about the Magic the Gathering lore and stuff, but I think that's a magic school.
It is. It's this year's Magic the Gathering crossover.
So it's a magic school? Is that what I'm getting on that?
It's not its own specific single school. There are different schools, different colleges.
Okay. But it's basically Hogwarts.
Kind of.
Okay. Good, because I have a city that needs that. So that's perfect. I can use that.
You can always just reflavor a little bit so that it fits your setting.
Oh, I will. I just, I have no problem taking it and completely reskinning it. But it's just so much easier to have that base to reskin than to try to rebuild it from the ground up. Because I have a Longstreet, which is the mage's town, and then the University of Longstreet, which is in Bridgewater. So, which has frat houses and everything else. It's a lot of fun. But this would actually help out me build some more info into that.
So Starcraft comes out November 16th.
MTG-wise, Strixhaven was a severe disappointment.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention specifically to Magic the Gathering in a while.
I don't play it, so yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it a night.
Do one final plug for the.
So before I go, I do want to say thank you for coming and joining us for this last thing. You know, the last hour or 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And if you haven't yet, please go down to the link that Tormy just posted up in TikTok and the one that is on Twitch at the bottom of the screen here to go help out someone in our community who's had a car wreck. They're part of my Discord community. They're friends. We're trying to help them out. Their car is totaled. They're out of work for a few days or for a few weeks, and we just want to kind of help them out with their bills and get them moving and going again, give them a base to go. So we would really appreciate it if you could just go and donate donate $1 or share it. If you can't donate anything, just share. Because as a D&D community, we're all family. We all will do this together. And if we can't help each other, what's the point? You come together at a table, you bring snacks for everybody. Well, something happened to some members, we gotta just share. We want to help out. We want to be the heroes that we play at our tables. So that's all I'm asking. Huh?
Somebody said huzzah.
So if you can, please go to that link and help out. We'd really appreciate it.
Be that healing hand that you want to reach out.
Yeah. Be the hero that you play at the table. Anything else I need to mention before I log off?
Nothing else that I can think of, unless you want to plug the Patreon too.
The Patreon, that's the link that's right below the other link. Yeah. If you that Thursday night, if you want to join in on a game that I run and have it focused on your character and be there every week or at least once a month, join our Patreon. You want to help out with things like the fundraiser and vote on stuff that helps with our group and the direction we're going. Join the Patreon. We have a entry level $3 a month, and that gets you become a Parliament member on our Discord, and you get to help make decisions on what we do and things like giveaways, where you have things like this to give away, which goes in the box, and the dice giveaways, and we don't have cookies, we have brownies. They're much better than cookies. They're an upgrade. We have brownies on top of cookies. They're part of the baked on top of ice cream in a cake.
Do not take from Mono's pile of
Don't
cookies
eat Mono's
there.
brownies. But yeah, you come join our Patreon, and you get access to things. You get access to things earlier, like the Green Lantern Paladin, or the Eldritch Mimic Warlock Pact, or what are some of the other ones that we've done? Oh, or Mom and Dad. I'm so disappointed.
We've got the entire
Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, brother, sister.
Yes, we have a whole family of subclasses that are a family. You get
So the American Paladin, would that be the Emerald Knight?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's better. That one won't get us sued.
Actually, the Lantern Corps should be fine since we're not specifically. But I did change it over to Lantern Corps so that it wasn't a direct
Rip off.
specific. Yeah.
Is Grandma the busted one, perchance?
She's a druid, so yes.
Yeah. But so we'll start with the TikToks. So those of you on TikTok, I do thank you all for stopping by. And again, if you scroll back up, follow that link and help out. Do anything else you can to help and share and all that stuff. And I want to tell you, thank you for coming and joining us for a little bit. If you're still on here, come over to our Discord. I'll probably be on there for. I'm gonna take a little break from this. I might be on the Discord for just a few more minutes. But I'm shutting down the TikTok for now. So good night.
TikTok, then Twitch.
Go forth and roll some dice. And those of you on Twitch, I will say good night to you as well. Follow the link here. Follow the link.
I'm on Discord. I got him for a little bit.
Follow the link. Follow the link. But yeah, thank y'all too as well. Go forth and roll some dice.